Welcome to Chiaroscuro, the Art of Living Life. This is a viewer request from Abigail. She wanted to know what can we expect for 2021. So I'm going to break this up into two different videos. I'll put the link for the other one in the description box, but this one's just going to kind of be generally as a collective, what kind of energies are we going to be working with through 2021. The second reading is going to be a pick a card reading, the one with the link in the description box. That one will be about kind of a pick a card reading, more about what you will be dealing with and how to best use 2021 to your advantage. But this one's just going to be generally for the world. There won't be a pick a card here. Keep in mind it is general, and I was going to say that it's timeless, but it's really not. It's kind of about 2021, so that's a moot point. All right, I'm going to break this down into quarters. So just in case you aren't familiar with how the year is split up into 3 different quarters, quarter 1 is going to be January, February, March. Quarter 2 is April, May, June. Quarter 3 is July, August, September. And quarter 4 is October, November, December. So we're just going to kind of break it up by quarters, to see kind of generally what energies will we be working with in 2021. All right. Let's do one card for quarter 1. This is going to take too long for my liking, so I'm just going to pick them. Boom. 2, 3, 4. Alright, quarter 1. We have building blocks, 28, January through March. My guess is that things that have been built will be torn down, is what this means in the first quarter. Probably... this is kind of reminding me of the tower in tarot a little bit, where that which no longer serves you, that which doesn't work, that which is built on faulty foundations crumbles. So, collectively, this can seem very scary if you have collective structures that are breaking down. However, usually when this happens, it's necessary because it isn't something that can be built any farther. There isn't anything more to it. It no longer is serving us collectively. So in order for something new to be built, something better, we have to get rid of that which no longer serves us anymore, or maybe perhaps that which never served us to begin with. Let's get some cards to clarify what this might look like. All right, so there is going to be some stress and some anger, because I think something comes to light that is very unpleasant. This card, when this is reversed, it's the sun, but the sun is blaring its truth down on everything. It's drying everything up. So the ways in which, as a society, as a world, as an energetic collective, the ways in which we've dried up. And aren't honestly living in an abundant or compassionate way are going to be revealed. This is going to be difficult for some to handle. I see people refusing to see the truth, not wanting to see it, and reacting in anger as a result. So the people who don't want to see the truth and are reacting to anger reacting in anger. They aren't understanding that what needs to fall for us to evolve. It's almost like those people are wanting to cling to a way of being that no longer works for us anymore, because they're used to it, not necessarily because they have malicious intent. Although some may with that Chariot reversed. It's just people getting very, very angry and very angsty because they don't want to face the truth. Because there may even be a little bit of ego with that Queen of Wands reversed. You know, she doesn't want to see the truth. Swords can be ego-based, you know, perhaps the truth doesn't match your ego, what your ego is telling you. Maybe you've believed something so hard for so long that the fact that it isn't that way is so shocking to you that you can't even face it. So you'd rather get angry than actually deal with the fact that things may be breaking down for the good of everybody. Let's see quarter two. Message in a bottle, reversed. This is either bad news or red flags about something. Something kind of going off in April, May, June. Collectively, red flags about something that just isn't right. I think collectively we're going to be picking up something isn't right. Something's off here. And those that couldn't see before in the first quarter may start opening up their eyes. Either that or this is continued resistance to actually seeing the red flags. Continued denial. If that makes sense. Let's get some clarifiers on what this looks like. Okay, that's kind of a lot, but all right. I guess we'll go with it. Let's see what I can make of it. Wow. Wow. Man, April, May, June. Bam! Jeez Louise. It's like there's two sides. There's two sides present here. One of them is a new way. A new opportunity that in a way we've all been kind of manifesting. Something new, something fulfilling, something passionate, a new direction. A new fulfilling direction that maybe we haven't gone in before. It's passionate, it's creative, it's different. It's also emotionally fulfilling. So you have one side that wants to go in this direction, like, okay, let's make something new. All right, we had some things crumble in January, February, March. Now we've got the chance to make something new, and let's do it right this time. Let's come together, let's figure this out. Let's make it happen and take advantage of this opportunity to create something better. We may not know exactly what we're doing because this is new and uncharted territory. But we have the opportunity to create something better for everyone. So let's make it, let's use these energies and make it happen. You have one side like that. And then you have the other side that wants zero forward motion. No, we want to go backwards and stick with what's tried and true and what's already been established, because those that want to stick with the tried and true and established way and not change anything, not shake anything up, it's because they want to hold on to the power. They don't want the populace. They don't want us collectively grabbing the reins of our own destiny and creating something new, because we understand that we can. The other side does not want that. Both of these, no motion, no forward motion, stagnation, stay where we are. The King of Pentacles is not known for moving forward. It is one of the slowest moving cards in the tarot. Stay this, people want things to stay the same. Because also the people here who are making money get to keep all the power. And they get to stay in top. In the way, whatever way they're doing it, look at how crafty that guy looks. With his eyebrow raised. This doesn't feel entirely authentic. It doesn't feel entirely transparent. It doesn't feel like, it feels like there's a group or like some people here who prosper and the rest of us don't move forward. So there's two sides. The ones who are excited to create something new, or the ones who want everything to stay the same. It's very interesting. Ooh. Ooh, 2021. We're only halfway through it. Good God. Good God Almighty. So basically 2020 is continuing in the crazy. I will get some general advice at the end on how to deal with all of this, so that we collectively can keep the energy where we want it, so that things turn out favorably for all of us. But let's get through the rest of the year. All right, third quarter. July, August, September. Look at this. Milk and honey. I can't wait to see the clarifiers for this. Something's getting built, man. Success. Number 51 reduces to 6. Success. Success for us collectively. And I know there's going to be some of you that watch this that thinks that this means that it's success for your political candidate or whatever's going on. It's not that. This is bigger, because those are just people too, that in whatever we've given up our power to. I think this is collectively. We're doing this ourselves, the regular everyday people. I just want to see what this says. Oh, the taste of prosperity, opportunities born of authenticity, nurturing abundance, trusting that your needs will be met. Oh, so deterioration. There's two groups of people here in the second quarter. Ones that want it to stay the same, one that wants it to be better. Looks like the ones who want it to be better are going to win. I hate saying win because it sounds like it's like somebody's wrong and somebody's not. I think we're just evolving here. We're changing as collectively. And it leads to something way, way better. A way more abundant time. So it's rough for the first half of 2021. Maybe not even quite. Definitely the first quarter, first 3 months, rough. But it looks like it gets better. Milk and honey. Clarify this. What happens? Third quarter for us collectively, 2021. That's interesting. I'm just going to pull them. This is taking too long. This is very exciting. It's like from the rubble of the things that have disintegrated, there's opportunity. This is us collectively starting to recognize the opportunity and maybe even being led by somebody. This is very entrepreneurial spirit here. What can we create that works better for us? there are people still who are very unhappy. They're very unhappy because the collective is, one, starting to manifest, starting to create a better world, and two, something's coming to light that these people, that kind of like, I don't want to use deception necessarily, but it kind of feels like a weird deception that comes to light here. And the people who have embraced the let's create a new world energy in the second quarter, they take it and they run with it and they use it to make a better world. There are some people, though, that instead of using it to create, use it to feel unhappy and go into a low vibe. I think that the majority, though, with the way that this is laid out, because you have that Queen of Wands, us as a collective, turning her back toward this, I think that this angst, that the angst and the anger and the outrage and all and the fighting amongst us, most people are going to start to turn away from. It isn't going to be popular anymore to rage against the man. It's going to be popular to want to manifest a better world, that higher vibe, that creation, the things that you can do with that, the opportunities that exist. People are going to be like, forget this. There's opportunity here for a better world, and I'm going to take it. I want that higher vibe, and they aren't going to. It isn't going to be cool to rage against the man anymore and throw fits about everything. It's going to be cool to come together and create a better world instead of just whining, if that makes sense. Gosh dang it, I keep doing that. Oh, for the love of God. It's going to become the norm to create, to support, to encourage, to make something better out of what we have to work with. That's going to be very exciting. Very, very exciting. I like that. Fourth quarter. October, November, December. Time for a nap reversed. It's 2, 4, 6. Again. 24 reduces to 6. Another 6. It's like there's so much success to be had that those of us that want to create a better world are like, whoa, I got more work than I know what to do with. Let's see. Yeah, workaholics. I like how it says in here, you're a human being, not a human doing. It's about being, not doing. Yeah. Then there'll be a time for rest. Okay. Fall apart. Red flags coming up about why things fell apart. So quarter 1, fall apart. Second quarter, red flags. Things coming up as to why it fell apart to begin with. Quarter 3, people embracing that there's opportunity in this and to create a better world and creating a bunch of abundance, jumping on the bandwagon, starting to create, starting to change the world, so much so that in quarter 4, everyone's a little tired because this was so exciting that we got so excited about it that we just worked, and now it's time for a nap. Except it's like beyond time for a nap because now we're really tired. Which is great because at least in North America, this is when winter comes and we all kind of go into mini hibernation anyway, so perfect timing to take a nice long hibernation after all this magnificent manifesting that we've all done. All right, let's get clarification on this time for a nap reversed. Gotta make sure we don't burn out in our excitement. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Now we're moving forward. Oh, look at this. Dreams becoming true, becoming realized. Dreams becoming a reality. Look at this. Oh, there's so much forward motion. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is the end of the year. What? What? This is so happy. Oh my God. Look at this. Look at all of this motion. Wow. Forward motion for your dreams. Look at all this abundance. Look at all this happiness, emotional fulfillment. I think a lot of us are going to start going after our passions and creating that for ourselves, which also raises the collective to do the same on a big level. Oh my God, this is so exciting. This is so exciting. I can't wait. Oh my God. Look at this. Ah, Ten of Cups, happy, harmonious. Everybody's getting what they want. Fast development, fast movement. Abundance, getting the dream, chasing your dreams, achieving your dreams. Relishing in the success that you've created, moving forward. Oh! Remember over in quarter two, there were people that didn't want us to move forward? Something about us not moving forward? Oh, but it's happening by the end of the year. I mean, it's happening by, third quarter, and then we take off. It's going to get so crazy. This is a little bit of a warning. Make sure to rest. Make sure not to get too excited. Make sure to take care of yourself. Don't forget about yourself. Because this, wow, does life speed up. I want a few more about what all that is. Wow, 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 wow. Yeah. Oh man. Those that are taking off, those that are moving forward and achieving their dreams and they're getting everything that they want. They are the people who didn't, I don't know if I can hold all of this up. They didn't bow down when things fell apart. They took a deep breath and they said, okay, I'm okay. This is okay. All right. I'm not going to get mad about this. I'm going to respond with compassion and love. And I'm going to figure out where the opportunity lies for me in what's falling apart. They take a deep breath. They take a step back. They don't react. They don't engage. And because the people who react to the things falling apart, the people who engage in it, who encourage that vibration, they don't get to tap into that abundance. This is the collective evolution. Moving to the higher vibe of the compassion, the new world, the new way of being that is very passionate and very loving and very exciting and about your dreams and moving forward, and the world is going to exist in a completely new way. Those that fight it, that want things to stay the way they were, or who are against creating this abundance for the collective, they lose. They don't. There's too much. There's already too much energy. We won't probably see that until the second quarter of 2021. That's when the people who have been working on their own personal evolution, who've been focusing on their own development, that's when they really start to shine, and those are the people that are going to change things. If you've sat there and I feel like if you're engaging in that old vibration, even if that's watching the news and going there, you aren't going to be able to be at the vibration of the creation of this world. You're just not. So before 2021 hits, take the time to get yourself right. Let's get some general advice. Because, wow, there is the second half of 2021. Actually, it's even more than that. It is 3/4 of 2021 for the right people is magical. Everything you've been working for, everything that you've been hoping for, all of the higher vibe things, that your own personal development, your own evolution, all of the hard work you've been doing, everything is going to pay off. And it changes the collective. It changes that entire vibration because you become so high vibe that you can't help but change the world. That's some powerful stuff. Advice for the collective on handling 2021. This is gonna be great. I cannot wait. Look at that, the hangman reversed. Look at that halo around his head. That's the evolution. Oh, that's the awakening, the higher level conscious awakening. We are awakening. This is going to be so, this is going to be so exciting. I can't wait to see how this plays out. All right, again, I'm seeing two different kinds of people in the collective. You either completely disintegrate into despair, or you're so focused on how you've been hurt, how these things have hurt you, how so-and-so said this and that hurt you. You're so focused on the ways that you've been victimized by the world that you disintegrate. It's just going to be it's going to be overwhelming. Your ego can't handle it. You've got two swords card here. Those people who get overwhelmed by the anxiety, by their mind, by their ego, that aren't open-minded, that aren't open to new perspectives, to new ways of being. They're just stuck in that old victim energy. You're going to struggle. If you have that, you're going to struggle. And you won't get to tap into the joy that happens in 2021 because your vibration won't be there. You won't be ready. You won't be ready for the new evolution that's coming. And I don't want to say you'll be left behind because you're still going to be here, but you won't be in the fun of it, in the fun of the creating a better world. Because you cannot create a better world when you're stuck in this vibration. You're not even focused on happiness. You're focused on misery. So there's nothing happy and fun and abundant that can be created from this vibration. So you can sit there and, oh, woe is me. All these people have hurt me. I've been victimized by all of these things. You can, sure. But you aren't gonna get to go into the magic of 2021. It's just gonna kind of pass you by. You'll get to see everybody else doing it, which is gonna aggravate your victim mentality. That's if you've got one, because this is a general reading. I think that everyone may feel a little bit of distress at some point. It's probably especially at the beginning of the year. There's going to be some distress. There's going to be things that people don't want to see. They don't want to face. They don't want to deal with the ugly of something, or that the scariness of it. That, it feels like the world, I hate to say it's that the world is crumbling, but something's crumbling, something's breaking down. And it's scary to a lot of people. So some people hide their face because they don't want to face it. Some people hide their face because they're scared. Some people hide their face because their ego can't handle it because they've wrapped their identity around something that's now disintegrating. Some people cover their face because they want to break from it. There's a lot of reasons you can avoid it. It depends, though. Are you avoiding it? Do you not want to face it because the way you're reacting to it is too negative? You've got this kind of energy reacting to whatever's happening. And so you can't actually see what's happening because the anxiety and the victimization and the hurt that you are perceiving is so great you can't actually see what's going on for what it is. That could be it too. You have a different group of people, though, who face the truth. They're willing. They're willing to face the truth, and they're willing to use it to create something different. This is a rebirth. the rebirth of humanity, of the collective, into its purpose, into a more purposeful, filled existence. They're like, you know what? I don't like it, but it's the truth. I can work with the truth. And I'm going to use the truth. Instead of living in the truth and drowning in the truth, I'm going to use it to create something better. Ooh. These people are the ones that will benefit from 2021. Good Lord. Good Lord. Will you benefit? Because you'll be the movers and the shakers, the people creating the new foundation for the collective, the proper foundation for the collective. We're evolving. Ooh. This is the great rebalancing, let me tell you, and we're gonna shine. I sure hope so. I hope, I feel bad for these people that are going to be in this energy. I really hope that those of us in the collective that are in this are able to come out, and that those of us who are in the energy of creation and abundance and love and compassion have compassion for people like this, because they're going to be hurting, and they're not going to be able to do what the people who are engaged in the higher vibe are going to be able to do. So just have some compassion for the people who aren't able to process what's going on. They aren't able to do it for whatever reason. At least for 2021. That doesn't mean they won't later. But there are going to be people that struggle with this, with accepting what's happening, with accepting the evolution. They're going to view it as victimization in some way. Or the past has victimized them, and they want, they're still in that low vibe of that something's hurt them, and wanting justice in a way. It won't be the majority, though. The majority's gonna tap right into this energy, and as a collective, we're going to drastically change the world for the better. So, buckle up. Don't freak out about the beginning of 2021, because way more better things are coming. It's okay to feel a little bit of stress, but I would highly suggest working on your vibe, keeping yourself in a higher vibration. Don't slip into fear, anger, resentment, any of those things, feeling like a victim. If you don't know how to do that, then it's time for you to learn, so that you can be part of creating the new world instead of being stuck in the old one as the world moves past you. This is exciting. I can't wait to see how this plays out. And this concludes the reading. I will see you guys next time.